Hello everyone and welcome back to Greyhammer. Today we are going to be getting into sort of using Slann for the first time with our list. We've covered several Seraphon lists. Also, if I sound different, I have a new and improved mic. So thank you to my wife for getting that for me. It sounds so much better. I apologize to everyone for the previous videos because this is such a higher quality. But let's get into it because it's things have changed a little bit, and I apologize if you hear any background noise because dogs be being funky. So everyone loves a good old frog wizard, right? That's definitely a trope that is common, right? No, but really, you get to. It's a very funny and interesting uh, trope that I actually found a lot of pictures online for frog wizards, so it must be something going on there. But also, the Roman legion was known for their efficient, sort of robotic almost military strategies. Um, you get to do that tenfold with this list. And let's get into it, and I'll show you how. It's just a picture of some of the units in this list. So, Slann Starmaster is your general at 280 points, with a Source Astrith Bearer to support for 150 points, a unit of 5 Source Guard with 120 points, a unit of 20 Source Warriors for 340 points, and Ripperdactyls, a unit of 3 for 110 points, just to round out the list. Slann Starmaster can take any Seraphons, so you can do the most varied list with them. So let's go into asterisms. The one you're probably going to want to take here is Tupac the Seer to add 1 to the casting rules for your Slann. And then Quetzal the Preserver is another one you could take. Um, so Tupac the Seer, I don't think we've gone into how you get the extra effect, and it's there are any friendly Slann units on the battlefield, and no friendly Slann units are in combat or have been destroyed. This is a pretty defensive list because you want to use magic to weaken your foes from range. But let's get into that a little bit. So spells, I'm taking this lore. I think it has the better offensive spells um, that work with the mass of source. So you have pick a friendly Seraphon wizard to cast this spell. Pick a friend. So Light of Chotek we've talked about a good bit. I don't know why I'm reading all of them, but you can heal up your Slann with this if he's wounded at all. Then you've got Empowered Celestite. Using that on that big unit of 20 Saurus will be really strong. So that will allow you to improve the rend of them to rend 2, which is really good for an infantry unit. And then the Earth Trembles you can use to do some mortal damage at range. Then we're taking Celestial Translocation, where you pick a friendly Seraphon unit wholly within 12 of a friendly Seraphon wizard, roll a dice on a 3-up. You can remove that unit from the battlefield and set it up again on the battlefield more than 9 from all enemy units. So you can get a lot more maneuverability. So you could buff that, and this is in your movement phase. So you could cast that Empowered Celestite on your Source Warriors and then teleport them forward to give them that additional rend, and they'd only have a 9-inch charge. Yeah, so it would be a very strong. Let's return in your movement phase. I'm beginning to realize it looks like you might be able to move after this. Hold on 1 second. Let me. No, not that. No, never mind. We won't get into that. Let me know in the comments if you can move after this. If you can, then that makes an almost guaranteed turn 1 charge with a buffed big old source unit, which could be very strong. I might look into that in the future, but apologies for the little unprofessional and not knowing whether you can do that. But could be very strong there. Still strong. We're going to take Being of the Stars to ignore modifiers to save rolls for the Slann, positive and negative. And then Coatl Familiar, we are familiar with the Coatl Familiar, is a once per battle reaction when you declare a spell ability. You can add a d6 to the casting roll. So make sure you can get one spell off pretty easily, which the Slann already is pretty good at getting spells. So the Slann Starmaster has 9 health, 5-inch move, 5 up save, and control of 2. The Azura Lightning is 6 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, rend 1, damage 1, and crit mortal. You don't want it in combat. Also apologize for the fuzzy edges on this. That Coatl really messed up everything with being white. My skills in Paint.net are only so good. Masters of Order, you can add 1 to casting rolls for this unit. In addition, you can use an unbind ability if an enemy wizard anywhere on the battlefield uses a spell instead of an enemy wizard within 30. When using the Banish Manifestation ability, this unit can pick a manifestation anywhere on the battlefield. So really can deny magic from a long distance. So really cool there. Then he's got a spell, Celestial Equilibrium. Won't matter here because it just adds 1 to casting rolls for other friendly Seraphon wizards, so it does not help us at all. But Arcane Vassal also won't help because we don't have any skink wizards, which is unfortunate. But and then this is the main thing your Slann is here for, really. Celestial Reinforcements. You pick a friendly Seraphon unit that started the battle with 3 or more models and that has been destroyed. This is a once per turn. You roll dice. On a 4-up, set up a replacement unit with half the number of models from the target unit, rounding up wholly within 12 of this unit and more than 9 from all enemy units. So you can bring back that unit of 20 Source Warriors back if they die to a unit of 10. And you can bring back Riperdactyls and you can bring back Saurus Guard. So you get a lot more survivability with this list. Unfortunately, we lost Comet's Call, so a lot of the offensive magic that you could do in Slann is relegated to bringing Lord Croak. So Lord Croak is your more offensive wizard. Slann Starmaster's more support. I'd like to see some additions to the spell lore when we get our the battle tome, because I think Slann need to be able to do more damage magically. But Source Assless Bearer is going to help your Source stay alive and is going to help your Slann Starmaster cast some spells. Celestial Conduit, you declared a spell ability for a friendly Seraphon wizard wholly within 12. If it's successfully cast for the rest of the turn, add 3 to the control scores of friendly Seraphon units while they're wholly within 12. So they did change his rules quite a bit. He used to give +1 to cast. Now he improves the control scores of friendly Seraphon while they're wholly within 12, which can still be useful. Make that unit of 5 Saurus Guard be control 8. And then Revivifying Energies friendly Seraphon infantry units have a ward of 6 up while they're wholly within 12 of this unit. If it already has a ward of 6 up, it has a ward of 5 up instead. Honestly, this guy following around that big block of 20 is probably going to be best for him. He used to be more of a Slann support. I think he's more of supporting your source, which I'm here for. I think it makes for a little bit more interesting character. Oh, and he has 6 health, 5-inch move, 4 up save, control 5. Celestite Warclub, 4 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, rend 1, and 2 damage. Nothing crazy, but a good support character, and a really good model. Source Warriors have 2 health apiece, so that unit of 20 has 40 health. 5-inch move, 4 up save, and control 1. The Celestite weapon has 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, rend 1, 1 damage. And ordered cohorts, you add 1 to save rolls for this unit while each model in this unit is contesting an objective you control. So you plop them down on like the middle objective, and they go to a 3-up save. You could give them that 6-up ward, and then you can make them rend 2 with the spell. Makes your Source Warriors pretty damage focused and very resilient. Saurus Guard are kind of your defend the Slann. It's 2 health apiece. 5-inch move, 3-up save, control 1. The Celestite polearm is 3 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, rend 1, and 1 damage. And while any friendly Slann units are within this unit's combat range, both this unit and those Slann units have a ward of 5+. So, gives that ward out to themselves and the Slann, making them all much more durable. So let's talk about how you can use this list. Your Slann you're going to use to either damage from range, you're buffing your melee units, or to heal self. And I don't think I included it on this war scroll, but I believe Slann can cast 3 spells, so you could technically do all 3. You can also use to summon back your source units, or any unit, really, if they die. Disregard, where it buffs Slann casting. I didn't read the ability. My bad, I assumed it was the same. It can make your source way more survivable and able to hold objectives way better. You use your source guard to defend the Slann. You can use your source warriors to hold objectives. Are very durable by themselves, but they are super durable if you use them in conjunction with that source Astaroth Bearer. 2 health apiece with a 3-up save if they're on an objective, and a 6-up ward can be really, really hard to deal with. I think it's going to be very, very strong, and I want to try this out for sure. But let me know in the comments what you think of this list. I'm really interested in it. Our next one's going to be a source foot soldier group, which will still use the Astaroth Bear to give you that 6-up ward. I think it's going to be a really fun list, but that's a little sneak peek into it. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.